You know, every lawyer on YouTube has a video telling you, whatever you do, don't give a statement to the insurance adjuster. It could be held against you. It could be a costly mistake. And while all those things are true, the fact is thousands of people give statements to insurance adjusters every day without having a lawyer present. And if you're one of those people, I want to give you 3 simple tips that could limit the impact of that on you in a negative way. Rule number 1 is, when the adjuster calls you, they're ready to take a statement, but you may not necessarily be ready to give one. So always tell them it's not a good time and ask them to call you back the next day. That will give you enough time to actually think about what you're going to say and prepare for the statement. And by prepare for the statement, I mean take a look at the accident report. It'll include information like the exact time of the wreck, the description of the vehicles, the speed limit, the description of the roadway, all of which may come up in the interview with the adjuster, and it's just much easier for you to answer the questions if you prepared looking at the accident report. You may also want to look at the damage to your own car, because you'll be asked about where it is and what it looks like. You may be asked about your medical treatment. If you've been to the emergency room or doctor, take a look at those records so you can tell the adjuster what the medical terms are being used to describe what your injury is. So rule number 1, if you're giving a statement to an adjuster without having an attorney present, is delay the initial statement so you have enough time to really prepare for it and review some of the documents that are going to be related to the claim. Rule number 2, you're going to be asked a lot of questions. Just answer the questions. If the adjuster doesn't ask you where you had been, don't tell them. If the adjuster doesn't ask where you were going, don't tell them. In fact, don't tell them anything unless it's a direct response to a question. When you do so, you just end up creating other questions for the adjuster to ask, and those could be bad for you. So just answer the question and shut up. So rule number 1 is delay the initial statement so you have time to prepare. Rule number 2 is just answer the question and shut up. Rule number 3 is, before you start the statement, tell the adjuster you're going to want a copy of that statement. You're entitled to it. And you're going to also tell the adjuster that you want to have an opportunity to review that copy, whether it's a tape or a transcript, so you can make corrections in it should there be any mistakes. You're entitled to it. You'll get it. Just ask for it. So 3 simple tips that can make a difference in protecting yourself if you're giving a statement to an insurance adjuster without an attorney being present. Number 1, delay it initially so you have time to prepare. Look at documents that will help you answer the questions truthfully and accurately. Rule number 2, just answer the questions and shut up. And rule number 3, always ask for a copy of the statement. It's your statement. I'm attorney Philip Miller.